It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and to another episode of Sir Davos Seaworth, the Onion Knight, as we continue his rule in Rainwood. If you are enjoying the series, then please do consider leaving a like, subscribing, hitting that red button will really help the channel, help it to grow, and encourage new content to be released. So Stannis is sadly no more, and instead we are ruled by Lord Paramount Martin Lannister. We did ask for King Tommen to give us the Stormlands, but he refused and instead opted for another Lannister, and even provided him with Storm's End. So we're in a little bit of a pickle as a result of that. We're looking at possibly expanding in the High Lordship of Griffin's Roost, but we'll see, because he might be just as strong as us, and we're not the strongest. The Stepstones have also taken over parts of Mistwood, and Salador San is using his pirate invasions to take some of the coastal places of the area. As for the Red Watch, we can claim the Red Watch for my treasurer, but there's not much point in us doing that, unfortunately. Yes, we'll pay you some money. And you want to institute minimal taxes? That's good for us, so that's going to be accepted. We need to deal with our council. So we have Sir Cedric Whitehead. Who's the most powerful of my vassals? We need to find that out, because that's going to be important for us. Right, so Alaric, who is the Lord of Amberley, is our most powerful lord. Let's try and improve relations with him, so we can get a little bit more not experience, what am I trying to say? Relations, that's what we're looking for. So my treasurer is 18, that's pretty good. We'll definitely pay him some cash. So Drogon has been taken over by a person in Valyria. Griffin's Roost is about of equal power as us, so we might be able to expand there, but we need to make sure we have some alliances in order to do so. So my son, we could consider marrying off to someone. If we can forge a decent alliance with someone, that would be amazing. My son's married to a 51-year-old woman. That probably wasn't the best marriage I've ever done. But the other one is married to Shireen, who still won't come to our court, unfortunately, because she is... I wonder if she's a political prisoner, perhaps, of Tommen. I'm not sure about that, but that could be the case. So he wants to become Spy Master. Well, that's not going to happen. Jane Darry wants to kill Sir Harlan. That's also not going to happen. Right. Start the faction. Can we possibly overthrow? Right, Sir Leicester. Tournament all finished there. Rainwood, we've only got the private farm, so we could save up for a castle town, but money is not the best for us, unfortunately. Known plots were alright, so with no bits of intrigue against us. And we are the only one in the overthrow of the monarchy. I suspect it's probably not going to happen, so let's just join Crown Loyalists. It may somewhat benefit us. Adderall. Can we do anything in relation to getting a claim on Crow's Nest? It would be quite useful if we can, because it would also give us a county that's in the mountains. You don't have any alliances. Let's have a look at Martin's biggest vassals. The Dornish Marches are the biggest, so let's try and see if we can get an alliance with them, maybe. He does have a daughter. Can we get a marriage to her? If we marry Stefan to her. Doesn't have to be matrilineal either, apparently. That's because she is not his heir. Then yes, let's do that. He will accept, so that's good. That might give us an alliance with the Lord of the Dornish Marches. Vale has taken over the Riverlands after Peter Baelish's death. That's quite a big change. Good, he will give us an alliance. That's awesome. Perfect. So the alliance with the Dornish Marches will be a great help for us in Rainwood. Crow's Nests at the moment, I think, is going to be our target. It's annoying that Shireen won't come to us, but I don't think, based on that higher tier relevance, she's ever going to leave Tommen's court. Unless we, like, kidnapped her or something, but that's not going to be of any benefit. So, I don't know, it seems unlikely. Ah, good, my treasurer's got some funds for us, that's helpful. That at least pays for his wage. What's going on in Tarth at the moment? They are fighting in a war. He's got 4 kids, so we could have married one of them to Tarth, because Tarth seems like slightly more powerful than the Dornish Marches. But it's okay. I'm sure we will survive. Right, so there's a truce at Tubbury Hall now, so that's open and it's answering directly to him. Can we... Oh, more money, good. Right, Salador San at the moment has got Mistwood and Estamont. He probably can declare himself king pretty shortly. Of the Stepstones, you don't need that much to become king. We have a good relation with him. We are considered dishonourable though, so that's giving us a -20 opinion, which is not great. But that's probably going to stay with us till the rest of our days, unfortunately. And he's got 20 diplomacy, so that's going to be helping him have a stronger grip on the Stormlands. As for Amberley, he actually fairly likes me. The one that doesn't is Bluegrove. So maybe we should swap out our diplomat to Bluegrove. Have we got any additional titles? No. And commander-wise, we're doing okay. They're not the best, but they are sufficient. So the county in Rainwood's doing fine. Another dragon has arrived, Oros. So all of the Valyrian lords across the Narrow Sea seem to be getting dragons left, right and centre. None, however, in Westeros itself, which is great. And of course Daenerys never landed, so I think she got assassinated or something, but something bad happened. Over in Braavos, the Kingdom of Andalos, so that's a whole new kingdom that can be formed there. Interesting. Yes, let's form that. Lordship of Darry, you're all fine. Not going to hold a tournament, also not going to be invading the Vale for Darry in the Riverlands. So you're going for a place in Norvos. So Pentos has expanded, looking fairly thick. Rickon Stark has been found, so that's good. My investigation into the rumour of a plot in Storm's End must have alerted armed thugs of breaking into my room, so we could die here. 15% chance, we'll have to roll it. Didn't die, but we did get wounded, so we will let our liege lord know. And Rainwood will continue in a bit of a peaceful period. Carl Mothwo looking the thickest of the Carls across the Narrow Sea at the moment. You're at war over the Southern Stepstones vassalization, so you're trying to get control of the pirates a little bit. That makes sense. Salador San, though, not involved in that. There's a lot of separate factions at the moment in the Stepstones. Right, Spymaster, we're going to have to set as her, but she's not very good. She's only a 12. If we've got anything better, it would be nicer to have someone better. Commander-wise, also not the best. 11 is not going to be good enough. Right, so let's see. Can we get any better intrigue people? Lothar, yes. You are pretty good, and you're a genius. You'd be a most welcome person in the court. You're also very good at diplomacy, but your stewardship is on point. Alright, we don't want to kill with bare hands. If we behead him, we'll get the marshal, so that's better. So that would be more useful. Castle Town is going to cost us 200, so we're going to be a bit of a way off before we can do that. We have got the option to get Orson as a bodyguard though, so that would be helpful. And as for campaigns, not for campaigns, factions, we'll start the Liege Loyalists, at least it might give us a good position. And as we are his Castellan, we hold a prominent place in court, but we obviously are trying to undermine him eventually. Let's end as many of these plots as we can. Right. So, Master at Arms we could give to Lyle because he is slightly better. Also, Hosmond isn't actually a lord, but I guess for the sake of one, it's not important. Doesn't matter about the eloping. Tommen seems to be doing well. So Roose owns the north. Obviously the Lord Ramsay and Roose, the original Roose, are both been killed, but it looks like Jon is still sitting in the Night's Watch. I'm guessing he didn't take up the offer from Stannis. So if you'd like to see an alternative to that and Jon coming south to take his birthright of Winterfell, then I will pop a link in the top right, so do keep your eyes peeled for that. As for Liege Loyalists, we're the only one in it currently, so we will see what happens about that. Plot-wise, maybe we can get some more plots going, but there's nothing great really. Let's pay Davos, our genius Frey member. Following the teachings of divinely inspired thinkers, diligent humans should strive for peaceful resolutions. I have members of my court who do not see eye to eye, and my duty as their liege is to arbitrate their disputes. So we'll get plus 10 opinion and 25 prestige for that. Very nice. And we need to get Lothar going. So Griffin's Roost is looking a little bit stronger than us at the moment. They've got about 400 more troops than we do, and they're in the mountains. So I couldn't attack them in their area because we'd be smashed completely. We get woods, apparently. Now, I'm not sure what bonuses we get there, but it doesn't come up with any. Getting Crow's Nest would be useful, but Tudbury Hall to the south, who owns them? Maybe we should consider them as a possible expansion area. So Griffin's Roost wants to replace me as the Castellan, which kind of makes sense. Winter's going to be removed, which is going to help us actually improve the economy slightly. See if we can end as many plots as possible. Surprised no one else is joining Liege Loyalists, but I guess they're at 100%. He's not going to face a rebellion at any time soon. Hedge Knights are ready to depart. Let's give them a feast because it will give us a bit of prestige, and we've got decent cash right now. So we need to get an alliance back with her because don't have one, so let's give her a non-aggression pact. And let's get an alliance. Yes, she will give us an alliance, that's great. There's the trial by Lord Baron Ironsmith, who's been imprisoned by Lord Roose. So he's getting rid of a High Lord. That's quite a bold move, actually. So Baron was actually beheaded on the order of Lord Paramount Roose. God damn. What High Lordship do you have? The Stony Shore. Ah, it's all on the coast. That makes sense. Looks like Roose then is doing fairly well in the north, despite having 0 diplomacy. But a very fortunate man indeed. Blue Grove actually likes us now, which is good. Meister Oregon has come to me with a request. He wants to get another link, so we'll send him on his way. And Rainwood is fine. We are growing our troops up a little bit, but we're not keeping as good a pace as Griffin's Roost. Unfortunately, they are going to be a High Lordship with more troops. Overall, it would be really nice to get Crow's Nest and get a province in the mountains, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. Unfortunately. Meister is going to be away then. Edric, you can end your plot. You do like us now though, which is great. So we will enjoy your continued support in that. Battle after battle, siege after siege. My friend Pirate Lord Saladar must be pretty tired of the war. Maybe I could offer him some help in some way. So what's he at war with at the moment? He is at war with... oh, the small island of Rathrock. Okay, well we can help him with that. Keep good friends with him. Why not? We could use the exercise. We might even get some money from raiding it, who knows. And they only have 800 troops, so it will give us an opportunity. Let's get my vassal levy up. Merge these guys together. And then we'll send them across. By all accounts, your son Devon was having a fruitful journey across strange lands and faraway seas. He often sent word from many cities and towns saying of the grand old time he was having, and was last seen leaving old Volantis for home. However, according to a surviving companion who made it home, their ship was attacked by pirates, leaving Devon captured. So he has been captured by Lady Shatea of Vile Isle, or the Isle of Viles. Isle of Vines even. So we need to try and pay her a ransom if we can. Oh, she's not going to accept it, so we need to try and rescue him. This is not good at all because he's our heir. But she has just made me an offer, probably... yeah, so she'll accept a ransom, fine. We've got to pay it. Because we need the cash. Let's merge our troops up, get the best commanders that we have in position. James, head over to the rock. Well, that's good. The Meister's come back, so now we have a Meister in position, and hopefully he's improved his learning abilities. Now we'll go across and try and sack the island and win it for Saladar, which will give us potentially a bit of cash. I don't know, we'll see. But if nothing else, it does give us some relations with him. Right, it's the siege. We've got plenty of troops for it. We'll be fine. Our Lannister troops in Mistwood. I wonder what they're doing. Or in fact, they're heading over towards us. I wonder why. Does Salador Sand have friends in high places? And the High Septon has just excommunicated Lothar Frey, which is not going to be good for him. That's really going to put him on the down low. I don't have enough influence to lift this excommunication, so he's going to have to deal with it. But we are raiding Rathrock. Let's see if it gives us a little bit of gold, hopefully. I don't want this to have been a complete waste of troop count. It gave us about 13 gold, that's something, and that wins the war at least for Saladar. So he'll be pleased with us nonetheless. Oh, he has actually crowned himself. He's known as Saladar, the Pompous of the Stepstones. So he is now king of the Stepstones and king of the pirates. So that's good, and Rainwood itself seems to be doing fairly well. We would like to try and expand at some point if we can. Next episode I'll move my diplomat to possibly, I think we want to go for the county to the south of us if we can, because it's going to give us a bit of land right nearby, and he's directly answering to him, so we could, yeah, let's try and get a claim on Tudbury Hall then. Move you there. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed the episode and are enjoying the Davos Seaworth series. If you are, then please do consider leaving a like. Subscribing, hitting that red button will be greatly appreciated. It will make you eternally awesome and help grow the channel. Comment with any hints, tips, pieces of lore that you wish to share. We're now scarred, so that's going to help. And I will see you all in the next episode.